Hello everyone, this is Tails519 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Alright, so we are going to continue through the forest temple now. We just got the compass, but we already got so many of the chests that it doesn't remember. The compass would have been very useful in the beginning of the dungeon though. For heaven's sakes, there's a lot of chests you have to get. Oh really? Oh, okay, there's more floor masters in here, so wall masters, I mean, so be careful. Floor masters just stay on the floor and they can hurt you. Wall masters generally, if they get you, you go back to the beginning of the dungeon. And this far in, that would be a pain. So that's why I got that other key in the previous video at the end. Because of that. Alright, here's another puzzle. We gotta hit that, but it's covered in ice. So we're gonna have to do some fire arrow action. And this can be a little tricky to aim. I was especially bad at this when I was a kid. Let's see if I'm good at it now. Dead center bullseye. Okay then. But anyways, you probably really only needed the first video of this dungeon that I did, because the backtracking is pretty much over now. The rest is more straightforward, but then again, there are still a couple more unique puzzles to this dungeon. We're not done with that yet. So we can go in here now. And there's no reason to go over here unless you didn't pick up the chest that was in the room over here. I'll show off what room it is. But really, unless you got the chest in here, there is no reason to come here at all. If you do, you're actually just simply wasting your time anyway. Unless you're going for that gold skull, but really, you should have done what I did in the first video, hook shotting onto the treasure chest that's down there. Wait, watch out! The seal is falling down! Oh, no kidding! I most certainly didn't say that. Anyways, we gotta hit the switch to get there. Yeah, let's wait. I don't want to get crushed. It's not instant death, but it does take me back in the room. Anyways, there is a chest here, so let's open it. More arrows. Thanks for your generosity, ceiling. So we got some arrows, because look, it's another picture. There's only one, but this time, it is the true definition of a block puzzle. You see, you gotta form a picture of the next ghost. Hooray, and one of these pieces is just simply there to throw you off. Okay, there we go. I should really move this out of the way. You get about a minute to solve this puzzle. If you fail, then all of the pieces rotate, forcing you to reorient the entire thing. So if you ask me, you want to get this done the first try. Though it gives you a little more time, I actually say it gets a lot tougher afterwards. Of course, 1 minute isn't that much time. I'm starting to ponder if I'm actually going to make it. Last minute! Gosh darn it! Hi, Amy! Where is Sonic? I don't think this would be a good birthday gift for him. Which Amy would he be more afraid of? This Amy or his own Amy whenever she goes fanatic? Like, I'm sure he's fine with Amy when she's just being like normal, but when she gets too fanatic, that's when it gets a bit much. But you fight Amy the same as the other two ghosts. There is one more ghost left to find. Only problem is we've been through pretty much everything. And we need to kill all 4 ghosts to get to the bottom floor. So the question is, where is the 4th ghost? Yep, arrows kill them too, immediately. There's a lot of easy ways to kill Skullskulls as a dueling. So the 4th ghost is over here. And she's crying. Well, we just killed all of her sisters, so... But this ghost will not go down as easily. You see, she has a trick up her sleeve. Alright, so this is Meg. We need to find out which one the real one is. I know this one is the real one, and I'll get into detail as to how I knew that. You see, when the 4 ghosts appear, one of them will spin. The one that spins around in a circle is the real one. So look very carefully. And if you miss, then it's just a game of chance. But I know where the real one is by looking very carefully. It's to the left. Have you people been seeing the one that's spinning? Alright, one more hit ought to do it. This is a little unique mini-boss. But yeah, once she goes down... I always like being on top of the elevator. So I always position myself in the middle. It's the only way you can get up there. But once she's down, we can finally go into the bottom floor. This is where the boss is, the gold Skulltula, and one last puzzle. See, now we need to deal with this. You can push these to move the wall, and you need to do this to get through the various small rooms that are all scattered throughout. Anyways, there is a Skulltula, and the last gold Skulltula is actually in here. So by taking of this, we have taken care of the 5th and final gold Skulltula. There we go, there's the symbol. Oh, and the last treasure chest of the dungeon is in here. You might want this. It's just a few arrows. Chances are you'll only need a few, and they will most certainly be useful because the boss is nearing. And as we all know, the item you get in the dungeon is what you need. So you don't want to run out of arrows. You really don't. If you run out of arrows, you might actually have to commit suicide, I'm sure. You don't want to do that. So, this puzzle is focused on pushing the walls around to find the various switches hidden inside. So now we're going to push this here, because the next switch, as we saw, had a red carpet by it. So it's actually in here. And then this opens another one. This one has a blue carpet. So let's just push this back into its original position. It is a very interesting puzzle. I like the different kinds of puzzles they made for this dungeon. It really showed what you can do with the 3D Zelda game for its puzzles. There we go. After that, we just push this switch, and there we go. Now we can enter the boss room. We have made it. And this boss is not a joke. This boss is actually very difficult. This is when you'll notice the bosses suddenly get much tougher as well. But, the boss doesn't seem to be here. So what do we do? Should we just try and go back through the door? I guess not. Evil Spirit from Beyond, Phantom Ganon. And this is a 2-part fight. In the first part, well, he will come out of the paintings. You gotta shoot him with an arrow as he's coming out. Only thing is, there are 2 coming out. One is real, one is fake. The real one has a brighter shade than the fake one. So you want to shoot him with an arrow. Failure to shoot the wrong one will cause him to come out and send lightning down in the center, which in return, he will have lightning go across the entire field. It will spread out towards the edges. I think I will show it off just to demonstrate. This is what the fake one looks like. So, stay at the edges. Try not to be in the tips of the corners. Instead, try and stay by the edges like that. And I would recommend doing so because that attack deals 2 hearts of damage. Where is he? Nope. Wait, where is he? There he is. After 3 hits, he'll get off his horse, and then the second fight will start. Enter as a magic attack with an attack of your own. A Link to the Past introduced this. This made it a lot more frightening because, well, it suddenly turns into a game of volleyball in a way. And you gotta keep it. Well, it doesn't always hit. But when it does, he usually hits it back. You usually want to gain a bit of distance. This seems to be how it allows him to get hit. Or you can stay close and rely on a spin attack, but that is very dangerous as well. It's very hard to actually get it to hit him. Alright, there. Then it's just a matter of getting the timing right. Oh, well, I didn't get hurt. I'm surprised. Oh boy. Get far away. There we go. All I can say is get accustomed to timing it. It gets faster with each hit, just as a fair warning. Once he's stunned, run up to him quickly and get in as many strikes as you can. He has about 11 to 12 hit points. He does have one other attack that's some kind of a rainbow dash, but I would need a lot of luck getting that to happen because it's an attack he almost never does. If he does it, use your shield and also sidestep when he gets close to you. Just to be safe. As a fair warning, I do believe that attack does about 3 hearts of damage, so you gotta be extra careful if he actually does do it. It is possible to stun him when he's up close, like that. It usually doesn't happen, though. And he doesn't stay stunned for quite as long most of the time. Like I said, he rarely does his charge attack. If he does it, cool. I will be very happy to show that off. I can't see. Oh gosh. These stupid lines. They keep getting in the way. That's a lot better. Darn it. Hey, that's better than getting hurt. Oh, this is the attack. Oh my gosh. So you want to sidestep when he does it while keeping your shield out. That attack does a lot of damage, so do not get hit by it. I'm so glad he actually did that. He's only done that to me once in my entire life, and I can't believe I actually managed to get it on recording this time. But yeah, that attack deals a lot of damage. You want to have your shield up and sidestep whenever he does that. It's rare he ever does that. As a result, it hurts a lot. This battle can take a very long time. Alright, so let's go in for the final strikes. So yeah, it's 12 hits. Getting the time down can be very difficult, by the way. It's a fun boss, though. Very fun. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was! I will banish it to the gap between dimensions! Phantom Ganon is a true testament to how much tougher the bosses are now. Easily one of the toughest bosses in the entire game. So, the Forest Temple. This is a very good first influence how the Adult Link dungeons are going to be. It has a great atmosphere, the puzzles are nice and tricky. The music fits very well. It's honestly one of the best dungeons in the entire game. So now every time we finish a temple, we get to see one of the sages. Who's that?
Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the forest temple.
Zarya?
I always believed that you would come because I know you.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can live in the same world. I will stay here as the forest sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion. Sorry, will always be your friend.
What's this?
Hi there! I'm the Deku Tree Sprout! Because you and Zarya broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish! Thanks a lot!
Deku Tree Sprout?
Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up! Even after 7 years, they're still kids!
What?
You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come! You are a Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do.
Save Hyrule.
That's right! You must save the land of Hyrule! Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule!
I hope that sounded like a kid. If not, it was very hard doing that voice. Please give me credit where credit is due. So yeah, the Forest Temple is a great dungeon. It really sets the bar high. So in the next video, we will be moving on. We're taking a quick pit stop to the temple time and then doing something I'm really not looking forward to doing. Until then, this has been Tailspin109 and have a nice day. And yes, I do save.